What's going on, everybody? So the reason why you guys clicked on this video here is to see the TrackSaw inlays take place and also to learn the process of how to actually do it for yourselves. So we're going to start off with explaining how we're going to set up our TrackSaw. So let's get right into it.
So you want to cut inlays with a TrackSaw. So the first step is to actually set the depth of your blade to about an 1/8 inch depth, because, well, you don't want to cut through material because that'd be unfortunate. The material that I'm going to be using is a 1/4 inch thick. It's perfectly sanded, ready to go for inlays. I'm making a rectangle, so basically I traced it out already. I need to grab my track. I need to show you guys how I actually cut the lines that I traced out perfectly for these inlays, so let's get into it. So now that I have my track out right here, what I want to show you guys is how the track actually works. So the track on the bottom of it actually has a plastic saw guide, and this gets worn out after so many times of use. It takes a really long time to actually wear it out. But this is what you actually line up to your line so that you make a perfect cut, because this is actually the side of the blade that it's riding on. So nothing ever touches the actual aluminum of the track, even cutting 45s and things like that. So basically I'm going to take this track, line it up to that line, cut the perfect inlay. I need to get the vacuum hooked up to my track saw right here, and also plug it in and start cutting. Using tape to actually make sure that I don't cut through what I don't want to cut. So I have a mark here and I have a mark over here that I'm marking so that I don't cut through it. Because if I cut through the tape, well, that's unfortunate and the whole project is now ruined. So all I need to cut is this little line right here. So we got our lines cut for the inlay, so the next step is to actually take a piece of rock maple or whatever type of material you're going to use, and, well, you're going to go to the table saw and you're going to cut them down to 3/32 strips or whatever thickness your blade is, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to start cutting. We got to get these things in here, so let's go. So here are my strips from the table saw, and they're 3/4 inches wide, but I want to rip them on the bandsaw to make more strips because I don't need them this thick. So I'm going to set up my fence to half of whatever 3/4 is, which is 3/8. So here we go. So before we put the strips inside the inlay lines that we cut, we have to clean up all the corners with a chisel. So I have my chisel box right here. I gotta pick the smallest chisel out of here and start chiseling. So here we go. Now that the corners are all chiseled up and perfect, what we're gonna do is take these pieces over to the miter saw, cut some 45s, and start filling in this little frame right here. So here we go. Okay, Okay, so our pieces are installed inside of the panel. They're dry, they're ready to be sanded. So that's what we're gonna do. I have a 150 grit sandpaper on my disc sander right here. So we're just gonna start sanding, making sure it's flush with the panel. So here we go.
So we finish up with these TrackSaw inlays here. They turned out great. That's about all we got here for today. Really appreciate you guys watching this video. And this is still a blank canvas at this point. We got tons of stuff happening with this build. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, drop a like down this video if you enjoyed it. But just like that, this video is over.